Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Xbox channel. I'm your host today, Mav, and we've got a very special game that we are playing this evening. So if you are watching, we are kind of doing a fun after-ish hours here in the studio, but it's very early for our guest that's going to be joining us later today. We're going to be playing HiFi Rush, which is a brand new game that came out from Tango Gameworks, published by Bethesda. So if you were watching the Xbox Bethesda Dev Direct yesterday, it was fantastic. Okay, it was fantastic. Also, we have our friends over on the Xbox ASL channel live interpreting the chat. So hello, everyone. Welcome. Listen, there are many time zones. Okay, so I like to say happy time zone, and today is definitely a happy time zone kind of day. We have lots of friends in chat. Hi, everyone. Okay, so we are currently in the hideout. This is your main base for the game. You get to come here after you fight the first boss. So if you're just joining the game, you will see this very soon. But if you come to this mirror, you also can change what your character is wearing. It's amazing. Obviously, I had to get the pizza t-shirt and then adjusted some of my clothing. And also look at my guitar. It's an 808 guitar. Okay, I believe this is the deluxe edition upgrade. So if you're playing it on Game Pass, you can actually upgrade it to get a bunch of cool in-game items. And look, 808 has a crown. We love cats and crowns. Okay? We love cats and crowns. We need some meows in the chat, right? That's so cute. 808 is the queen. And the voice actor is actually amazing. She's been doing so much. She's in so many games, so it's really cool. You will get to hear her very soon. So let's just hop in. Also, I see Meg. I see Meyer. Hi, everyone. Hi, hello. It's so cute. It's so much fun. We love 808, right? Let's see what Chai's thoughts.
What have I gotten myself into?
Oh, you got yourself into a little pickle here, Chai. Amazing.
Mission report. So this Spectra program is, like I said, top secret. And only the top brass of the company have info on it.
Why are you so worried? Spectra could be anything.
Let's just say someone on the inside gave me a hot tip.
Sure, whatever.
Anyway,
Plushies, yes.
we're gonna go back up to the production facility. Using my skills and your powers, we break into the production head's office. That's Rekka. And with our luck, she's busy cleaning up your mess at QA and won't be there. We access her computer, steal the files on Spectra, and get out.
Cool. I wasn't listening, but sounds quick.
Yes,
Great.
it's
Either
out.
way, I can sync up
It
with
is
your tech
out.
through 808.
You can play
figure out some new
along.
tricks for you.
What? You aren't coming?
On a mission this dangerous? I'm not that stupid. I'll leave that to you.
All right. Wait. Are you implying?
Are you implying? Yes, it is out everywhere on Game Pass right after the conference. It was so cool. Or the direct. Also, can we talk about how the direct was directed?
Who are you talking to?
So good.
Just head to Rekka's office. You can see it up there.
Pretty high up.
You'll have to head through the main production building, but I'll be your guide. Try to keep a low profile.
Come on, 808. Let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun. It should be on the front of the Game Pass, in the Game Pass store. It is like when you hit the store menu on the Xbox menu, it is right in the front.
Can't believe you got a drink out of that thing. If you hit the machine just right.
Oh. Yes.
Excellent!
Yes, I love the electric guitar. Unsent complaint to the HR department. I don't want to make a disturbance, but being that I am in charge of taking care of the production central garden, I am curious over the reason for his existence. Our ads tell people that it is the inter-office communications, but employees are required to not go into the garden. Hi, Kelly! Kelly actually worked on this game. Let's get some hype and chat for Kelly. It's finally out into the world. I
Hot
can
dogs
only
for
imagine.
everyone.
Yay! Hot dogs for everyone. Hot dogs. Hot dogs. But yeah, we're going to be having the director, John Johanas, joining us later in the stream. He's actually in Japan. Okay, so it's very early over there, but he's going to be joining us. I'm very excited. Kelly! Kelly's always up to something. Okay, I'm missing a drop area. Let's see if we can find it. The game no one knew about, but now everyone is loving. Correct. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, we can turn the game volume up a little bit. That would be amazing.
Hey, there's Kale.
Oh.
And that's, what's her name? The old Vandalay boss.
Roxanne Vandalay? Are you serious, Chai? She built the company from the ground up. Know your history.
Jeez, learning to yell.
Just give credit where it's due.
Yay! Okay, great. So we are on streamer mode. Just a heads up, if you're looking to play, this does have a streamer mode. They did make their own playlist for the game, but they did say they recommend you playing it if you're not going to stream it with the music that goes with it, because it's actually very good. Both of them sound great though. Woo! Yay! Finish him!
Well, there goes our low profile.
Come on, this is more fun. And as long as Rekka doesn't...
Uh,
That defect was spotted in my building. I'm hoping none of these chump security get it, so I can rip them apart piece by piece.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble.
Sounds juicy.
I thought you said she wouldn't be here.
I thought you said this was more fun.
Oh, is this playlist on Spotify? I don't know, actually. I don't think so.
Why do they give me such unrealistic goals? They want me to lift the big boxes.
But there is like bands like Nine Inch Nails, Black Keys.
I was built for simple crating, not will they fight.
Wolf Mother's in it. Amazing. Literally. Woo!
Whoa. Lot going on here.
Lot going on here. Bum 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 bum. HR auto surveillance recordings. Not HR. Oh. Give me all of the gadgets and the gizmos.
Give me all you got! Give me all you got!
Give it to me. I
That
thought
means
a
for your
boss was
pride that
coming.
You won't make that jump.
Any ideas?
Data is feeding me info on your arm. It's magnetic,
There
right?
is?
You
They
should be
posted a
able to hook
playlist?
onto
Oh,
that
that's
point.
amazing. Uh-oh, wait, what did she say?
Whoa!
I got it.
That was awesome.
Easy peasy. Woo! I just love how everything on the levels just bump into the beat. Everything's just bouncing. Everything's just like vibing. Hi, Pinguini. How's everyone doing today? Good time zone. Good evening, good day, good time zone.
Please note, apparently we're supposed to look out for a,
Oh.
is it-
Hey, Chai, use your magnet on the enemies to close in on them.
Ah! Uh-oh. I used it too early.
Mine.
Whoa there, big guy.
Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Ah! Oh my gosh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh!
Defect spotted on the main floor. Get there!
Chai, at least find a back route, maybe.
Oh, look, a back route.
Looks like a path up through there.
Oh, look, a back route. Oh. Ah! No one saw that. Oh, what is this? Guitar Ride is not available to purchase in store. I think it's an ability. Okay, and these little bots here are like little tutorial bosses for tips on how to do things in the game.
Hello there. I
Hi.
can feel a very special.
Yeah.
Your magnet.
But it also attaches very easily to Vandelay security robots. Need to get in close to an enemy? Use the magnet. Also,
Oh,
if
you know
manage
what?
to knock an enemy, what an amazing piece of technology.
I should
Dude,
add.
this arm was made for...
That's not
Let me turn that setting on. Oh, there's an auto action mode. Oh. Whoa. Look, I made a bridge. Oh no, not a bridge. Ah! Oh my gosh. We made it. It's fine. Looky, we did it. Oh. I love that his name is Kale. Awesome! Oop. Wait! Okay.
I can't wait till we can get off this floor.
Oh, we're in an arena. Fight! Wow!
Cat time. Let's go.
My ultimate! Ah! Wow. Oh, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the stream. It really is so much fun. They did such a good job. What a great treat. What a treat.
Hey there, Chai.
Whoa. How'd you do that?
Figured you might need some help out in the field. I hacked these terminals and can send you some upgrades from here.
Oh. Watch your step. It's a doozy. Okay, so. Oh, we got a new ultimate. I don't think I have enough for this, so I might need to wait. Okay, we'll have to wait. We're gonna change our ultimate for sure. I want to ride on my guitar.
So Peppermint, this spectrum thingy? What's that about?
Spectra. Our informant sent me code implying it's an AI. Apparently hidden in all Vandelay's Project Armstrong robotic parts.
And what makes you so worried?
My source said that Vandelay never kept a project under wraps like that before. There's red flags all over this.
What? You have me running around on some dark web hunch?
I trust my sources.
You're sounding even more suspicious than Vandelay.
Ugh, Chai, just...
You know what? Don't care. I'm out of here after this anyway.
Wow. Oh boy. We gotta go up. This is a brand new game that came out yesterday during the Developer Direct, the Xbox Bethesda showcase.
And that's when I taught Rekka
Yeah,
everything she
HiFi
knows
Rush.
about
It's on Game Pass.
You like you would.
It's so cute, right? It's so good.
Oh, this looks like fun.
Okay, rhythm jump pad. Extra height jumping on the rhythm. Whoa! Wow! Ah! Uh-oh. Whoops. Huh? Woo!
At the risk of stating the obvious, please do not walk under the press machines when in use. I can't believe I even have to say this.
Ah! I'm very focused. I'm beating on the beat. They actually fight you on the beat. Their combat is on the beat. So I'm like tapping to the beat. Is everyone bopping too? A little bit of bops. Boppity boops. Oh my. Ah! No one saw that.
You can just tell how much Mimosa hates Corsica. Yeah, congratulating every department but security in her Armstrong email. That's a corporate slap in the face.
Oh. Oh gosh, we have a big heal. That could mean one thing.
There you are, you little punk. You're not getting out of here. You're on lockdown and getting the smackdown.
Oh! Uh-uh.
More of them?
Oh! Ah! Okay, here we go. So what you can do, we have a couple of different abilities. We're gonna do this. Ah. We can do light attacks and heavy attacks, and you can combo them a little bit. Can I show you my combo list? Okay, here's my combos. There's the all X, the all Y, the XYY, the YXX, dash and
Down
punch.
over here.
Uh-oh.
This is where you come in?
Ah! Where's Peppermint? Where'd you go? Come back here. I love how they're like HR emails. Oh, thank you for the raid.
that
Welcome to
door?
the stream. Welcome to the
Might be
Xbox
able to bypass
channel.
security on that one. It's a rough route though.
Yes.
A lot of stairs.
So many games.
You know what? I like exciting. This looks like more fun.
If you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. We're playing some HiFi Rush, a brand new game that just surprise launched yesterday, right after the Xbox Bethesda Dev Direct. It's on Game Pass, so make sure to go check it out. We are going to be having a guest joining us here in a little bit, so really exciting times.
Hi, you don't even
Peppermint, you wish you were doing this.
Actually, no. Also, looks like you've been spotted.
That's as far as you go.
Oh.
Tuck and roll, Chai.
What? Well, somewhere.
We're actually pretty close to Rekka's office now.
See? I told you it'll work out.
See?
I've seen some good work and some bad falls in my time. And I must say, I'm impressed you are still alive, lad.
Aww. No, this game is brand new. Super secret.
What are these? Electric barriers? Come on.
Come
Thought this might come in
on.
handy. You ready for this, Chai?
Ready for what?
Shoot to destroy or activate objects with Peppermint. Right trigger to target. Release to fire.
Try this out.
Go get him, Chai.
Whoa! How did you...
Just a bit of temporal displacement. Kinda complicated. Not your lingo, but one of 808's hidden features.
You could have been here this whole time?
Didn't think you needed me, Mr. Confident.
Your turn, Peppermint.
Yeah!
Oh, this is cool. Okay.
Doesn't look like you can make this jump. But see that switch?
Let me guess.
Yep, call me in. I can activate those for you.
Ugh, you sound
Oh,
like a
we're getting
video
all of our
tutorial.
abilities. Also, if you upgrade your Game Pass version or your game version, you do get an 808 guitar. I don't think I can show you yet, but I do have an 808 guitar. It's so cool.
Peppermint, your turn.
Come on,
Your turn, Peppermint.
let's go.
Ah! Wow. All right, let's grab this. All the pages for HR, you know?
Try this out.
Light him up.
Woo, we did it! Oh. Ah!
Peppermint.
Don't.
I'm gonna fall! Just add pizza! Oh, I had pizza last night. It's so good.
Looks like somebody got an upgrade.
So good.
My time to shine. I can overload those enemy barriers, you know. Just call me in.
Oh, she can shoot the barriers? Okay.
Here we go.
That, huh?
Okay, here we go.
Try this out.
Go get him, Chai.
Pick it up.
Come on.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Pick it up.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Aw. Your
Watch out. Yes. Woo-hoo-hoo. Wow. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Wow. Let's see if Peppermint can help us here.
Peppermint!
Light 'em up.
Wow.
That went better than expected.
Of course it did. I was there.
Wow. Let me grab some more gizmos and gadgets. Gizmos and gadgets aplenty. Oh!
Peppermint,
Okay.
come on! Peppermint! Your turn! Peppermint!
Come on.
Boom. We love Peppermint.
Peppermint, come on!
Go get him, Chai.
No sandwich? Is a hot dog a sandwich? Yes.
Analyzing your skills, and it seems like someone has altered your abilities. Have you felt any side of...
Yeah.
Well, it seems very useful. I can even tell this strange life form can keep airborne
Juggling
enemies in the... Your
in
battles
the
seem...
air.
Yeah, but
I can tell.
Oh.
You'll need to wait a moment before bringing this. Just take care of yourself, keep hydrated, and watch that partner gauge so you know when you're ready.
Wow. Wow. Exciting times. It's because it's Tuesday. It is not Tuesday. I swear, Monday and Tuesday, I was like, wow, is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday. No, it's not Wednesday. It's Wednesday. No, it's not Wednesday.
Peppermint, your turn.
Wait a sec.
Switch it up.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Try this out.
Don't.
Oh, wow. Woo. Fun. Whoa, we got robots. We got friends. We got bad bots. Uh-oh.
This thing again.
Call me in or use your magnet to get close to him.
Ah! Ho ho.
Peppermint, come on.
Need help?
Your turn, Peppermint.
Come on.
Switch it up.
Try this out.
Oh, look at her S tier.
Here we go.
Light him up.
Yes. Let's go. Okay. Let's go push the button. Should we push this button? You're downloading it? Yes, let's go. Oh my. You passed the first level? Oh, did you get to the hideout? You can change your clothes in the hideout. Oh no. No. Okay, I'm ready. Here. Ah! Now this is just embarrassing. Ooh, look at all this gadgets. Ooh. Pretty soon we'll be able to upgrade a few of our skills and get a new super. Yes, the music's great. Right, her pistol's cool. Okay, ready? Can't go in there just yet, but
Go get him, Chad.
wow. Boom. All right, special attack. We're gonna ride the guitar. Oh, yes. And then we're gonna pick a new ability. We have tune-up. And a beam. Okay. And we have. We're gonna increase our life a little bit here. Yay! Okay, everyone, we've got a friend joining us here. We have a lovely, lovely friend joining us. All the way from a HiFi HR department. HiFi Rush's HR department. And just the... Now I have to pay attention. Now I can't jump off things. Whoop. Can you hear me? We're live? Can you hear me, John? Ah, let's go.
There we go.
You called?
I'm trying to show off for you, John, because
Try this out.
some of these jumping puzzles, I'm showing my age here.
Okay. So you just need to feel the beat. I mean,
I'm feeling.
I actually can't see your gameplay. It's just showing an Xbox logo for me. Maybe it's.
Try this out.
How about?
There
How
we
about
go.
now?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, maybe he's not from the HR department here at HiFi Rush Industries. Okay, we have John Johanas, right? Is that how I pronounce your
Yes,
last
that's
name?
yes.
Perfect. Game director at Tango Gameworks. Oh my gosh, congratulations on such a cool
Thank you
game.
so much. Yeah. Yeah. It's been mind-blowing the last 24 hours to see it just come out and then everyone just jump right in and play it.
Yeah.
So.
So it's super cool because I got to play it early. So it was cool to watch. So watch it sort of unfold live and people being like, wait, a new game coming out? So Really exciting. Very different from what you guys have made before.
Yeah, I think we touched upon it in our deep dive video.
Yeah.
Especially from all the titles we made before. It's I guess say the hardest 180 that you can do from.
Yeah, they're like Tango GameWorks made it. Like yes, Tango. They're like GameWorks.
Yeah. Yeah, at least that's why that sort of made from the people from Evil Within title card works so well. But as a surprise. Yeah, all aspects of this game is a surprise, and also a challenging game for us to make because it's all new for us too. So
that's so exciting because I know that when you make a really amazing game, people want more of that, right? And so, but creatively, you really want to kind of try a bunch of different things, right? Like you want to kind of do different things, play different things, and then when you're in a global pandemic, you kind of want to make something a little bit more fun. And this seems like perfect for that. It's like scratches the itch of a fun game, a rhythmic game, a game I'm trying to not die in right now.
You can do it. You can do it.
Okay, so I just unlocked Peppermint. She's helping me get out of this tunnel.
And then
and then I have to.
Twice.
Oh!
And there we go.
We did it. Okay, I'm out of the sewer. But welcome everyone. Let's get some hype in the chat. We have the game director on HiFi Rush here from Tango GameWorks. And good morning. It is very early to be listening to some rock and roll.
For me, no, but yes, it is 8:52 a.m. Japan time here. So, but I'm glad to be here.
Well, thank you so much for joining us here and taking the time. I know that it is a little bit wild right now on the internet. Everyone's very excited for this game. Everyone's diving in. People are even joining chat today, surprised that it's on Game Pass and that they can just play it today. So, I was trying to explain to them what kind of game this is, and it's a rhythm action game. Can you explain a little bit what that means for those that maybe haven't played a rhythm game before and love action, but they're like a rhythm action game?
Yeah, so I guess the best way to think about it is it's mostly an action game, as you can see. And when we think about an action game, you can kind of do whatever you want. You have a lot of freedom in your movement and what moves you can do. But they're also known to be very technical games.
Yeah.
And rhythm games kind of lock you to a track and you either succeed or you fail based off the song, but it also feels really good when you succeed. And so basically what we want to do with this game is we combine both aspects of that. So you get that sort of freedom from an action game where you can, you probably can see from just playing, you can choose whatever move you want. You're not restricted to a track or anything like that. And but the satisfaction of hitting something to the beat or nailing it, and we brought that in. So what we do is we sync all of your movements to the beat. So even if you don't press exactly on the beat, you still hit on the beat, so it feels like you nailed it.
Like you hit it, yeah.
Yeah. And
more
then
forgiving, right?
Yes, very forgiving. And then, at the end of the combo, you have the beat hit aspect is kind of like a finisher, which is more of a rhythm game aesthetic, with the sort of timing circles and things like that. And that was just that sort of integration that we did. And to us, it clicked very early that it was just a very simple but effective way, because a lot of times people struggle with hard rhythm combinations, especially if you're not musically inclined. And we wanted to be very accessible.
Yes.
And we found that just making it kind of simple and kind of doing the hard work for you in the back end, but letting you have control over it, was just made it feel extremely fun to play. So I guess going back to the original question, rhythm action is an action game that everything's synced up with the rhythm.
In sync.
It just feels like a music video.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
The whole world seems extremely in sync, and it's really cool all of the different accessibility options you've added to this game to really make it sort of tailor fit for folks who want to play a different way, need a little bit more support like me. I have a couple of different accessibility options on to help me get through the game. It's really cool.
That's really important for us. We know that, musical games, a lot of people when they see rhythm game, they're like, oh, I'm not good at that, I can't play it. Or even action games are they're too hard, I can't do it. But we really wanted this to feel accessible and fun was like the kind of like the big keywords when we were looking at it. And I like to think we nailed it because people seem to have a great time, and we see some comments that even though I'm terrible at rhythm games, I can play this, which is really happy to hear.
Yeah, that is what I've been hearing too. There have been lots of folks in chat that are like, I'm really bad at rhythm games. I think Kelly was in chat and was like, I'm terrible at them, but I love this game. So, and
but watching you play,
fun.
it looks like you're really good. So that's actually like the magic of this.
I'm okay at action games, so I know how much to spam a button, I think.
Yeah.
I can get away with it a little bit.
So yeah, and we made it so if you want to, you can spam the buttons and still get through it if that's the way you decide to play. But there is kind of that sort of
combo.
If you kind of pull back a little bit and you just sort of like just feel the beat internally, and that's the way you can kind of open up to these almost like a high level play, which is like waiting for beats to finish to do the next attack to switch to another combo. It's normally stuff that in other games is very kind of maybe sort of not visually shown, or it's a little bit abstract, but here we just kind of define it with beats. So try to make it a little bit clearer, again, for people to just understand it better.
I also really love your level design with how you've been introducing different mechanics as you progress. Like, you kind of get to play the first boss with a few of the typical like abilities, but then you get Peppermint, and now we're unlocking her gun, and then we have some friends we're gonna meet here soon, and like that is so interesting. Like, is there a reason why you guys wanted to do that, or is it just sort of like you just didn't want to add the whole band in at once, or yeah,
well, we did want to
maybe the inspiration behind that.
Yeah, in general, we kind of didn't want to overload you at first. We knew this was like a new kind of like genre type feel thing, so we wanted to introduce you and not get overwhelmed and being like, wow, this is too complicated. I don't know what's going on. So we did want to kind of slowly introduce you to these aspects as the game gets more challenging. But at the same time, you'll see this as you play through the whole game, but we kind of just slowly introduce things all the way up until the end, so it never feels like, oh, okay, I'm done, and then I'm just kind of finishing it up.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So even by the end, you're kind of learning new stuff and getting to,
Speaking of the abilities, we have some questions in chat, and I guess comments in chat saying the animation is fantastic. Like,
oh, thank you.
It's such a beautiful game. Yeah, congrats on making it look so great.
Just play it cool.
Yeah, that was extremely difficult. Is a nice way to put it. But yeah, you'll notice like everything is synced to the music. The whole game runs like actually if the music stops, the game will stop. It's kind of funny. Yeah,
that's true.
So yeah, everything that's like animated is also. We're used to making like very realistic games, so we did a lot of motion capture in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Our animation team was like absolutely stellar in saying, let's try. We want to make this kind of like sort of a comic book type feel. Let's do it all by hand. So they did it all by hand, and
oh my gosh,
a lot of trial and error. But we got these amazing animations that sync with the music, and our programming team managed to like get everything just like working, no matter, even if different stages have different beats and BPMs.
Yeah.
But they still work. Our team was absolutely phenomenal in getting that working.
I mean, even the cinematics go right into the gameplay, which is really, really hard to do. Like, that is a recent tech, I feel like, that I've seen more recently in the newer games, so...
Yeah, the seamless out is what we call it.
That's awesome.
Which is for many developers the bane of their existence, because it is very difficult to have that smooth. But to us, that was like so important that that there's the music doesn't stop. Like, it has to have that flow, because that would just ruin it. So again, incredible amount of effort and lots of people yelling at me, do we really have to do this?
I'm like, yes, I'm sorry. We got to do it.
But it'll be worth it, I swear. But I'm glad to hear people notice this stuff because, again, we put a lot of effort into it. So it's great that they're picking up on these small little details.
Yeah, there are so many details. Like, where did the idea for this come from? Was it just like you guys wanted to try something completely different and really just switch it up, or was there? Yeah, what was the inspiration behind it?
So this, like, the idea for this game, like, it's one of those kind of like dream games that I had, like, way back. And then I knew that this, I had finished working on The Evil Within 2, and we just made 2 horror games in a row. And we knew that Ghostwire was in production. It was going to be the next title that we're going to make. And so I'm like, what if I pitch this? This is the most remember, this is like 2017.
Yeah.
So it's not like, I know people are saying, oh, because you made this because of Game Pass, but no, this is like,
it takes longer than that.
Yeah. Us and Microsoft were a team, but I'm like, this is the most un-Bethesda game I could possibly imagine, and this is going to be a long shot, but I have this idea. And the kind of, just the idea of like music and action combined was very interesting. And it was inspired by like, just watching music videos. I grew up like, obviously I played in bands. When I listen to music, I do that thing where I like, walk and step to the beat things. And I'm like, oh, wouldn't it just be satisfying to like combine these 2 genres that I like, rhythm games and action games? And also make a game that's very lighthearted, coming off of horror games.
Even like,
it's like a palate cleanser almost.
Yeah, you kind of really, broke out this year, right? Like 2023, post-pandemic for the most part. And now there's this beautiful action musical game, and you brought rock back. I was like, are you kidding me? I am such like a 90s alternative fan. So when I saw the music list for this, I was like, someone up there is a very big fan of the same music I like.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, the track list I presented early. Obviously, licensing issues is like a nightmare in itself. But
oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you want. It's tough to get. But you have this like huge playlist of songs like, oh, it'd be cool to choreograph a scene to something like this. But we do have an amazing track list for this game of licensed music and original music.
Yeah.
But like you said, it was kind of like songs that I kind of grew up listening to. And at first I was worried that maybe some people might get pulled away because they're like, oh, it's not like the hits like right now or something like that.
Totally.
But to me, I actually learned a lot about some artists when they were featured in video games that I didn't know about. And, that doesn't change the fact that, a good song is a good song. And so we just wanted to just pay tribute to these songs.
Yeah.
Because we choreographed these whole scenes to them as well, right?
Oh, okay, so is she, can you explain the inspiration behind this boss character? Because she's amazing. I'm such a wrestler fan. I'm like a WWE women's wrestling fan, and her belt is incredible.
Yes.
She's amazing.
Production. Yeah. A lot of, like every boss is kind of just, we're poking fun a little bit about the, corporate nature of everything.
Totally,
I mean,
totally.
You think about
the HR notes and like...
The production is all about getting it done on time, So when you think about like getting it done, we just had this like image of this, like I'm gonna get it done even if I have to beat it out of you type, almost like larger than life thing. So
well, also Kale. Kale's
yes.
name is incredible.
Yeah, I still remember. I don't know. And yeah, there's a lot of food references which don't have any particular reason, besides the fact I still remember Kale's name came from like I was in some press conference thing for Evil Within 2, and there was like a whole salad tray, and there was just someone was looking at it and was like, why does everything have kale in it? And it's just like, it was so angry, and I was like, I think people just don't like kale. So, even though it's a superfood, right? But yeah.
It's like good for you, and it's also not great for you. So you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm drawn to it by its reputation, but I'm not really enjoying it once I have it. I don't know. Maybe no haters for people who like kale. Like, yeah.
Speaking of character names, how did Chai come about? I love Chai. I love the name Peppermint. 808 is famous. She's famous. Chat wants plushies.
Already, yeah.
I'm sure you've seen that.
I want plushies. Yes. Yeah, I'd like to say that it's me that's a result of staying at home and looking in your kitchen and finding stuff that's in your kitchen. But it was actually pre-pandemic stuff that we just wanted names that sounded fun and also didn't like specifically sound based in reality in some way, if that makes sense.
Totally.
You know, when you think of like anime or cartoons, you have to have kind of like just a fun name.
Yeah.
And we just had a list of like just fun names that we would write out, and Chai stuck as at first it was a temp name, but then everyone just was like, yeah, it's fine.
It's Chai.
It's Chai, yeah. Also, I must say you're doing an amazing job, because playing a rhythm game while speaking, even I cannot do this. So I'm very impressed.
Thank you. It is, it's being a streamer for so long. Many, many, many years of streaming.
Yeah.
Leads me up until now.
This is
my moment.
This moment. This is your time to shine. Yes.
I also love the jump combo mechanic where you can kind of dive into the characters, and yeah, there's just so many different types of combos I really like. I'm very big into action games, so
yeah, and luckily,
it makes me really happy. The
for a
music's
team that makes
good.
horror games, a lot of the members do also love action games, so
Oh yeah.
it's kind of like, oh, it would be cool if we could do this as well. But then we also had to think, how do we do it but make it sync up to the music, which was
Oh my gosh.
which was always like the final challenge. It was like that's
what-
really, really cool, but does it sing? Yeah,
What if we learned something completely new, everyone? Like, what if
Yeah.
we really went there?
Hey, everything you know, just like throw that away. All those years, yeah. Again, props to the team for believing in this crazy idea. For
Don't you dare.
oh no, you're almost done. Yes. Okay.
Did we do it? Oh my gosh,
did it.
we did it. Ah,
You're down for the count, big boss.
You think I'll lose to a punk like you?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I also like your pizza shirt that you equipped on Chai.
I love
I would
it.
have preferred I bought the digital deluxe edition, but all I got was this stupid t-shirt, which is still my favorite.
I love I saw pizza and I was like, I had to
Yeah.
wear the pizza shirt.
Pizza. I think we have like 8 pizza. Who doesn't like pizza?
Who doesn't like pizza? And put it on a shirt. And then I also have the 808 guitar, which is fantastic. And then obviously 808 had to have a
Personal
crown.
passkey. Great job, Chai.
It's a queen. Or is it princess? I'm trying to remember. Royalty.
Royalty.
Yes. But yeah, I love how the costumes are in the cutscenes. And people will see this when they finish the game, is that there's a slew
This is a
of
screensaver,
costume options for all the characters.
Oh,
completely changed the tone of every single cutscene.
Spectra is designed to interface with user perception and reasoning.
I'm so glad
This
you guys
gives
had so much fun
Vandalay
with
direct access
this.
to people's minds.
As a game director, what is it like? And if for those that are in chat, maybe directing or leading, do you have any tips for folks who are trying to navigate leading a team in game design through a pandemic? Like how?
Yeah, that's
Like-
two separate stories, I think.
Yeah.
Pre-pandemic and post-pandemic.
Right? Oh my gosh, I'm sure it's just changed so much.
Yeah, I don't think there's like one answer, right? Because it's how
Right.
you work with your team members.
Yeah.
I think the reason why we were able to make this is because we all just kind of trusted each other. And luckily early on, we're in the office and we're like a hands-on developer. Like I don't have an office. I just like sit with the members of the team and we're just sitting and we're talking about it and we're playing it and just like, sort of thinking of new ideas on the fly and implementing them and testing it out immediately. But nowadays, obviously, especially when we went to work from home for a little bit, that was extremely challenging. Obviously, now we're in more of like a little bit of a hybrid situation. And that's especially difficult for this game when you have to tie everything to the rhythm and do it over a live stream. Just try clapping together like online, and it's like impossible.
The delay and everything. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But luckily, like we had our sort of base there, so it was much easier to kind of implement work on that, as we go. But I think the real thing is just communication, because like I said, the way we do it at our studio, or how I do it, is I just sit with the members and we talk it through. And
Yeah.
if we have a problem or we don't think something's working, we just talk it out. We don't just like silently work and then just like put it together.
What do you think of this? Right.
Yeah. I mean, there's sometimes, where someone will silently work on something and then it'll be like super impressive. That's totally fine. But we all just want to like get our hands on it and play it.
Yeah.
And so I think the bottom line is always just communicating.
Yeah.
Not
I can only imagine.
Otherwise, something like this could never happen. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Not only is game development really hard,
No, you're not.
launching is a whole other process. So kudos to you again for secret
Yeah.
secret
I
launch.
I think all the credit needs to go to the Bethesda team and obviously Microsoft for helping pull off. We were like, can we actually launch it? Like, right?
Secret? Can we actually do this? Can people really
Can we
not
do
find
this?
out?
Who has the button? I think that was the big question. It was like, who has the button? But yeah, as far as I can tell, it went off as smooth as we could possibly imagine it. So
Literally, I saw nothing, and
Yeah.
I played it early. I was like hiding. They're like, "Don't say anything." I'm like, "I won't say anything." But
yeah, I
like,
couldn't even say that. I couldn't even talk to my team.
No. Yeah.
It was like,
Amazing.
I'm a stubborn loser.
but yeah,
Also, peppermint.
I would be like, after speaking code, there's a thing that we will be at.
Still doubting?
You made me say that.
We'll be here.
Vandalay have designed
Yeah.
this for, researchers.
But
Only
yeah,
you
that
would
was
find
obviously
this suspicious. The point
a
is,
very
you can, and I need to stop
there's a
that.
lot of us who woke up. It was 5 a.m. here.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So we were waking up and we were just like, is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Is it gonna leak? Is it gonna leak? Because I had even recorded like,
You're
and
hereby a
we hope
member
this
of
doesn't
my
leak, so I didn't want to look stupid either.
Oh man.
Our own little
Oh, man.
indie three-piece.
I know Kelly couldn't even tell me, and so it was so funny because
Hi. Before you head out,
we were
I wanna show
planning
you
this
something I was working
stream,
on.
and then
What
they were
now?
like, "Okay, so something's coming up, and we want you to do it. It's Kelly's game. Can you do it?" I was like, "What?"
What are you signing me up for? Yeah.
And then on a different avenue, Bethesda reached out and they're like, "Hey, we need you to sign all of these things. Your firstborn, no, but pretty close. Like, let's talk about this and see if you want to be a part of this. But it's very secret, so just decide now." I'm like, okay. And well, because like Tango has been a great, like, I've loved all the games, and then Bethesda, I've always just loved them too. And so yeah, it was really cool to sort of finally be like, "You're working on this and you're working on this. Okay, so we can talk about this. Okay, I'll call you, you call me.
Yeah.
Don't say anything anywhere. But yeah, really cool. Really cool to have been a part of that and really cool to see it. It was cool to see the gradual excitement because the chat just erupted. They're like, oh, cool. Like Tango came out with something. And then, yeah, really, really cool. Yes.
Obviously, you know, we're super, super proud of this game, but, you know, we know that coming from a horror background, it's just a huge surprise in general. So
people were like,
you know,
Tango? I'm like, yes, Tango. Like, oh,
Yeah.
Tango? Like, even within Tango? Yes.
yeah. Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Chat is yelling at me. Callie, everybody, to pet the cat. I have pet the cat. I have pet 808, but let's pet her again. I'm so glad you added this feature into the game.
I bet if
Yeah,
could
you
talk, you'd
can,
see I
after every stage, you'll have some new dialogue. I think there's multiple. You can probably pet her again, and you might get something else. But
I
Oh,
bet if you could talk, you'd say I looked pretty cool.
maybe not this stage. but
Yeah.
sometimes there are some hidden ones.
oh, see that, chat? There's some hidden things.
Yeah.
Keep on checking. I love that so much. Oh my gosh.
Wonder if
Guys, deep
Peppermint's
thoughts.
doing the I'm being nice to you but secretly pissed at you thing.
I love the beginning where he gets his like Walkman. I love that it's like a classic old Walkman and it just like gets punched into his chest and he just becomes like this animated like this robotic rock star.
Yeah,
Very
we had,
cool.
yeah.
Second thought,
We're kind of thinking of like, what's the goofiest way that we can have it? Because, like, originally the pitch is just like, yeah, there's like, he somehow gets like his music player inside him, and we're like, how's that gonna happen? And then we're like thinking of like logistics, like how is that? And then we're just like, what if it's just in like the goofiest way possible? It's just like,
What if we punched it into his chest and then he just became like music Iron Man?
yeah. And this is like hovering as like in a fish tank. Yeah. And also, yeah, I think we joked. I hope no one from Microsoft gets angry when I say we're like, we should make that a Zune. Like, we should make that.
Oh my gosh.
I know there's some big Zune fans, so maybe
It does.
yeah.
It does give like.
Especially-
It does give Zune like iPod vibes, like Walkman. Back in our day, you put tapes in those, okay?
Yeah. I think there's a line in there where he's kind of upset that he's like, how am I gonna upload Doom music to this thing? I'm sure
Okay.
we'll figure out a way.
So I put your shirt on. Okay.
Oh, thank you. Thank
This
you.
was by request. Okay. And when John says put the shirt on, I put the shirt on. It says I bought the deluxe edition, and this is all I got. Was this
Yeah,
stupid
that was a
T-shirt?
stupid T-shirt.
Amazing. And I love this hideout.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do, and it just increases. We know that when we're making this, obviously having it's like a full stage of like full music. You need that like cooldown time.
Yeah.
It was something we actually learned from the Evil Within 2, like horror. It's like
Yeah.
you need that cooldown to like you're gonna have like peaks and valleys, right?
So it looks like.
And so we're
I
like,
can
okay, what if you can just like chill out,
I know you want to
before,
be a
like, the
rock
next
star,
show,
but
you know?
we need to work together.
talk it out, and then
So,
practice,
this is what I
and then
was
essentially you have that
They're
wall of
custom
like
chips
things.
to
If
boost some
you
of
want to
your
explore what the game has to offer, you can
Sounds
go to the
cool.
Wall of Fame and kind of see
With a few
the-
broken Armstrong parts, I
some
can
challenges
make
to
you
go
plus
after in the
skills.
next stage and things like
I
that.
went ahead and made you one on the house.
Awesome.
Cuts down the time needed to call me in during battle.
Oh.
it's all about you, isn't it?
Oh, cool.
Anyway, you'll need to equip these for them to take effect.
Yeah, so chips, yeah, these are like the.
Right now,
I could see
you don't
some
have many
people
spots to
maybe
work with.
glossing
With some
over them,
upgrades,
but
you can
they
mix and match
have a
skills.
significant effect on battle and help you out a lot. So it's worth equipping and
So
leveling
bring
them
me
up
back
eventually.
any Armstrong parts.
I
You
love
can
that
kind of
they're
customize
chips.
to how you like to
Yeah.
play.
Yeah, I love that they're chips.
Yeah, they're like guitar picks.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah.
They like look like guitar picks and they all like connect into a chip. It's very cool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, so if you're having problems with like maybe some issues with like you want to get that you're going for the high scores, the combination of chips you can get here. I mean, it'll increase as well. Or if you really like to use Peppermint or some of the other characters that come up.
Oh, yeah.
You can kind of customize to that playstyle. So, like I said, we just really want it to be very accessible. And there's lots of options to just go to play as you
I
want.
bet if you could talk, you'd say I looked pretty cool back then.
Gosh, how cool.
I do think there is, if you're playing on Xbox, there's a live counter. You know, we have those like game stats
Yeah.
that show you how long you play. It shows you how many times you played with
On second thought,
Chai?
808.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, so you can compare with your friends
Who actually loves
much-
Chai more?
who actually
Or
like
808.
play with the cat. Yeah.
All right, mission report.
This game is the
according to
heat,
files I saw,
right?
Spectra is a multifaceted cognitive AI algorithm.
The nostalgia.
I see.
I know, right,
You know what?
Zune? Nostalgia.
Kept up to a minimum. Anyway,
Aw.
Spectra is an AI, and AI development happens in the R&D branch. And the R&D branch is deep below the island, using magma as a natural power source for development experiments.
That is not good.
Actually, it is. Being underground lets us potentially avoid security. Plus, the lava is actually a natural and environmentally
got the quest
friendly source of
breakdown.
energy.
Okay, sure. Anyway,
I love that it's comic
Yeah.
book
That's the
style.
head of R&D, Zonda.
So
Yeah,
good.
these were
He
just
runs
fun
the whole
to
branch from the AI labs.
which means
to
I'll
make,
probably
and again,
run
like
into
kind of like a
him.
smart.
He looks insane.
I like
Reviews
the
from
smart
workers
way
aren't
of
too hot
like
on this guy. He's a
getting around an issue
professional.
where it's like
Build until it's right.
we have these crazy
Build it,
bosses
he
and we have these
scraps it.
crazy situations we're gonna throw you in,
that
and if we sat you down and kind of explained it all,
His ideas are everything. So
We'd have
he
these, like, long
monitors
talk
himself,
scenes.
directly
Yeah.
input his
so it's like
concepts into the
it would just be
workbench.
funny if it was like this
Anyway,
like
we sneak in,
break
hack his
down
computer,
comic book
download
style.
and destroy Spectra, and get out.
I love this where you like
Ah, pro-
chilling on the beach.
profit.
Yeah, profit.
Get there yet?
Yeah, because sometimes it can be like,
I think I found it.
obviously trial and error, where you don't get a lot of tips in a game, or it's very like board game where they're like, okay, here are all the rules. Good luck. And you're just like, wait. Wait
Yeah,
a
I mean,
second.
there is a little bit of that. Like with you do have access to some of the higher level stuff early, but we do kind of like push you towards it to it later. Like you can like, I mean, even very simply, like you could dash at the beginning, but you may not really use it until you're kind of instructed to.
Sure. Sure.
And some
like
of the
double
combos are
jumps
actually,
and things.
yeah, and like the rest combos and things like that. So I wanted to have you like a good, solid base of stuff to kind of mess around with, and then it just kind of branches out from there. Yeah.
So I know you use very well-known music and some of my favorites, but can we talk a little bit about your original soundtrack and the music behind that, and just like how that process was? Because that had to have been so cool. Just like jam sessions and just like figuring out like cool beats and just like audio
Yeah.
in general. It really can make or
Probably
break a
don't need to
game,
tell
I
you
think.
this, but
I really
that's
feel.
second
I mean, you know, you made horror games.
Give me some credit here.
Audio is very
You wanna take any
important.
chances?
Yes. And also this kind of changed our whole production pipeline, because in most games like audio comes in a little bit at, like pretty much at the end. You're playing a lot without music, and then finally music comes in. But we knew we needed to get we kind of charted every stage as like how fast like the BPM, if the BPM of the song, the speed of the song goes up, then the challenge would essentially go up, right? Because
Right.
you're gonna have to play faster and react faster. So we're like, what's a good flow where it's like it gets, you want to go fast, but if we start too fast, it's
They've
gonna
been planning
be
some R&D expansion in that
too
area.
difficult.
If they
And then we
dig
want to
in.
kind of like maybe come back down, but have like a different vibe.
Yeah.
And so we kind of put out these like
Like a set list almost,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, like a set list of like these type of songs that we like in like these genres, and then we kind of saw like what works well environment-wise, like
Oh
this sort of
my
like
gosh.
almost like dirty, like almost like grungy
Like grunge, yeah.
for the magma level, it just like works so well. And yeah, I mean, again, a lot of trial and error with getting like, okay, we have a song, and then we call the fights choruses because essentially they're like the chorus of the song.
Yeah.
So we transition seamlessly to that. Some have lyrics, some don't. Figure out which ones work better with that. And then the licensed songs and having that work as well as including the streamer mode
This'll be easy.
was
Which
a
I
whole
appreciate because
different like insane challenge for us to overcome.
it's-
But yeah.
I love the game on its own, but also we're in streamer mode right now, and it's incredible. So I appreciate taking the time because sometimes, especially nowadays with like all the DMCA stuff and all of our creator friends, like they want to play, but they also stream, and so having
Yeah,
original music
and-
is a very big deal, and it's great. It's good. So that's hard.
And we took a look at like how some games integrated it, and we definitely knew like we didn't want to do something where it was like muted. Obviously because you can't play this game when it's muted.
And you're
but
just bouncing around.
Yeah, as you probably noticed from like cutscenes where we use the licensed music or the just the sequences.
Yeah.
They're all like customized down to like the guitar riffs
Yeah.
and certain beat things. So we're like, okay, we need to basically make a whole new set of songs that hit the same notes, hit the same climaxes, and everything like that. So that basically, it was like a daunting task. With a lot of cooperation with multiple people on our sound team and some assistance from some artists, we were able to achieve that with
No, you did more than achieve that, John. Like it is like so good on streamer mode. So for a
and-
musical game, congrats, because that's amazing.
and
Looks like some
internally we're like
explosives
some
set to
people
clear the
like the
rock
streamer mode
formations.
songs better than the
Let's clear 'em.
licensed ones. Everyone has their their
Yeah,
taste. But-
like, it's-
so we were like, it's worth playing again if you want to try it in streamer mode to hear kind of like a different take on like the same boss battle that you just played.
Yeah,
Um,
that's so cool. Oh my gosh, Music Youth was probably just freaking out, just like 90s kid in a band. So you said you were in a band, so you got to make a set list. You basically made a concert. That's really
it
cool.
Was, it was like you put together this dream playlist
Yeah.
of artists. It's like I'd love to do this,
Beyond even.
and I, like I said, licensing is a very complicated and very long process to do. So, but we were extremely happy that like artists were very cooperative in allowing us to kind of use their songs. I
Yeah.
think one of the things that we kind of like pushed right from the beginning was, we wanted to pay respect to the licensed songs that were in the game. And so we always called them like essentially like, and we weren't using them as is, it's just a soundtrack because they're playable. So we would always present them as saying like an authentic remix is like the way we would say it. It's like just imagine your song we're syncing it to it, but some parts may be extended, but we never like, we're not going to change your
it,
song.
yeah.
We're like, it's like literally like a tribute to the song. So we went down like the finest detail of like with the smallest things and all the stems. The artists were like very nice enough to give us like the stems of the tracks, so we can kind of go in and pick apart like, there's like beats that land here or a guitar riff here, and then we can sort of identify like, oh, that would be cool if we did an attack that matched with this and things like that. It was again a ton of work.
That's so cool.
And even like how the lyrics would go, so they wouldn't repeat, like when to cue them in and stuff. It was a crazy process. A lot of paperwork, like not legal paperwork, but like documents made about he needs to sing here.
Yeah, wow.
Not much but rocks down here. But sometimes you gotta break the tension.
I love that you just have like robots just like casually giving you some tips and info and just
Yeah, and if you
Fishing.
want to be mean, you can hit them, and they each have their little like quips for.
Oh. Oh no! I'm so sorry,
Some
Mr. Robot.
animations for like.
Yeah, I definitely hear like a grungy band, heavy bass sound for this level, which is very cool because lava.
Yeah.
Love that.
And
How cool.
I don't know, for all you like music fans out there, I'm hoping I'm not getting the name wrong. We're using the
Great view,
Metronic
Peppermint.
beat, which
I'll
is like
take my
that
air
the
conditioning. Thanks, though.
which is like kind of like a key like repeating beat structure that just kind of like naturally just like has you be able to just like get in the rhythm easier. It's just like in like a list of like easiest to like grasp and easiest to feel rhythms.
Yeah.
So kind of when we structured songs, we'd always think about like we have to have this like kind of like bass line where you can always like you can hear that, you know, that quarter note beat because that's where all your attacks are tied to.
Oh gosh. Cockney in chat asks, some of the random bots feel like true characters. Are any of them based off anyone in particular? That's a good question.
I would say a lot of the in-game worker dialogue is definitely based heavily on probably office chatter or, you know, work emails that actually happen. So some of them are like, yeah, so they're definitely sort of like inside jokes internally, but they're also very relatable, I think, to most people who work in an office environment. I think in the next stage, you meet a lot of programmers.
Adorable.
And I would always ask the programmers for like, what would you complain about here? so,
What's the
and try to
lingo?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think one of them speaks in like basic, but still speaks like normal, like it sounds normal. In general, they, yeah, I think the villain you will meet soon, Zanzo, not quite the personification of me per se, but like, you know, the eccentric creator who wants everything. And so the reactions of how the programmers react to him, I wouldn't say 1-to-1, but
It's like math
you know,
versus
you get some-
art.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, lava is hot. That's awesome. I love that so much. Oh.
You did not mention volcanoes, Peppermint.
Usually that's implied when talking about magma.
Communication is important to a working relationship.
Well, next time, communicate to me when you're gonna mess up my plans again.
I love the back and forth between Chai and Peppermint.
Yeah, that was actually like
What a nice
the
duo.
most fun I had. And actually that's basically ripped from like growing up, how I would just argue with my older sister.
Relatable. As the older
so it was
sister.
right what you
As
know.
relatable.
Yeah. You're being very uncooperative. Yeah. So that was
Just
kind of
listen to me.
Yeah. But also I have to give a shout out to our voice acting cast, which
Oh my gosh.
like knocked it out of the park and just did such an amazing job. Yeah, we have Robbie Damon as Chai and Eric Limbic as Peppermint, and they just, you know, they've worked together a lot, so it was kind of funny. They were like, they knew each other's like speech patterns. Like I was actually hoping to get them in the studio together. I was like, it would be cool if we could just record this like
In person.
just arguing back and forth.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
COVID stuff, that's tricky, but they did an amazing job and matching everything up to rhythm as well. Like, yeah, it was not easy for them, and everyone did a fantastic job here.
You got a weird one. Peppermint, your turn.
Oh. I don't think so. Little force field creator flower. No?
No way. So are you playing with one of the assist modes on?
Do I have them on right now? We had the cat assist mode on.
With the beat on the bottom?
Yeah, actually. It's under accessibility. We have tons of cutscenes, subtitles and everything.
We have some subtitles.
Context subtitles is great too.
Yes. Maybe a bit distracting, but yeah, like I said, there's lots of cool little banter stuff that people may miss, or people who are hard of hearing may want to see. So we kind of wanted to include all of that in there. I think it's under gameplay. If you go all the way to the bottom, this is where like we kind of have a bunch of.
So we have the streamer mode, difficulty level, hint system,
sensitivity.
Maybe it's under.
Maybe it is under accessibility at the top. The auto action mode. Oh, you know what? It could. Okay, sorry. You can't do it during the gameplay. You can do it like when you're outside of the gameplay.
Oh,
so.
Sure.
But
like at the hideout.
Yeah, but that was like one of our programmers thought of that and implemented it super well. That just by essentially pressing one button, as long as you just kind of consistently press on the beat, the game will almost basically play itself. It'll know if you need to use peppermint, it'll use peppermint. If you can use a special attack, it'll help. So again, for people who are struggling, we really still want you to enjoy and make it feel like you're playing to the beat. So that was our implementation, and it seems, looking online, it seems to help people who have issues with that. So we're really glad that worked out.
It also looks awesome.
Yeah.
Like the little beat bar also looks awesome. And then you can change.
There for support.
I know, but you can also change 808's little range, so that way you can see it a little bit more too. Which is really cool.
Again, the tricky thing about music stuff and rhythm stuff is everyone's kind of perception of it is a little bit different. So we learned early on that we thought, okay, this is good, and then some people would see it, some people wouldn't see it, and we realized just having more options for people to kind of
play how
feel
they want.
What's natural to them.
Yeah.
Was super important. And that's why we just try to get as much as we could in there for those accessibility options.
So awesome. Yeah, I just love the art style so much. As like a comic book geek. It's so good. And so seamless. Like it's so good. And the vending machines, give me all of the loot. Give me the gizmos. Give me everything.
If you look at the vending machines, all the bosses have their own
style.
Sponsored drinks. So
oh my gosh, wait.
Rekka, I think, has an energy drink.
Get
Gail
ice.
has ginger ale. Yeah, I guess. I think Mimosa is, for marketing, is sparkling flavored water.
Yep.
Yeah, so.
Need help?
It's so hard to make games that are fun. Like, it's already such a math equation, but when you can make it actually fun, I think it's kind of magic, honestly. Like, you guys figured out how to make a little bit of magic, especially with music, and it's actually super fun action game. Like, it's, yeah.
Yeah, well, we're, like I said, extremely happy to hear that what to us felt really fun, everyone else is finding really fun.
Yeah.
So, a little bit mind-blowing at the same time, but like satisfying that, okay, we were right. we thought it was fun, and it was. But yeah, that was our big thing. It's just like it has to be fun, just like kind of like an old school game, like that was maybe less about, you know, I mean, we're proud of the story and everything like that, but like, you know, the fun aspect of that rhythm action gameplay that we were talking about earlier is like the biggest thing that has to shine through at the end. And we built a world and everything around it that supports it. So again, really happy that with the positive reception and how everyone's loving it.
Oh
A lot of love and care went into it, so.
Whoop. Let's go.
Cool. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining today, John.
Yeah.
Do we have any
I'm happy to
final
be here.
questions in chat? If you have a question, feel free to let us know. We've got a few minutes left here. Oh, I see. Oh, we have a few questions. Does the
Okay.
game have a jukebox?
It does.
Oh.
There's a lot of things after you, once the credits roll, the game is not done. Included of which you will find a jukebox to then be able to hear your favorite tracks in the game.
Which is amazing. Chat did some digging and there is a playlist for it. So amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another great question. We chat a little bit about this earlier, but have you been working on the game since 2017? Kind of before the pandemic, when you guys were thinking of the concept, or when did that
We were
kind of
definitely
start?
working on it before the pandemic. Yeah, it was kind of shortly after I finished up working on The Evil Within, where we kind of had the concept for it and did like early production on it. So, yeah.
Yeah, we chat a little bit earlier about that, about sort of like working through and kind of leading a team through a brand new game concept and everything, and then through the pandemic. So it was a loaded question earlier.
Yeah, like I said, luckily we were able to do the bulk of
The
what this
main-
game is before the pandemic started, because I think it would have been exponentially difficult or impossible to maybe do it without that sort of direct communication.
Totally.
But yeah.
Oh, here's a good question more about game mechanic. So, Chai kind of bops to the beat.
Yes.
But he doesn't sprint, he more dashes. Is there a reason why he doesn't sprint? Or,
Yes.
good question.
Just in general, we wanted to kind of have like a general sort of like flow to the game about like speed, but
Yeah.
we also wanted to kind of train you, like the dash, you can dash 3 times on the beat, to get you to just sort of kind of always feel that rhythm. So even when you're not in battle, that you're kind of just on the beat, and that was our way of sort of naturally getting you to move faster through the game by rewarding you essentially for playing to the beat. So,
Yeah. Aw, everyone's so excited. Thank you all for joining in chat today. And John for joining us here on the Xbox channel.
thank you. It was a great time.
Very, very
We're
excited.
gonna play to the end today. Yeah, no.
Oh, I'm going to be finishing. This game is great.
Okay.
It's fantastic, and I love all the bosses.
Terrible, Chai. Just
Oh,
get in there.
we're here at the R&D department.
Since you continue to avoid
And then,
emails,
let's
Sanzo,
see.
I'm making this public.
Last question.
No more budget approvals until this
Will you be
TV fiasco
implementing
is
a
done with.
lock-on mechanic?
Full stop. Dare interrupt my creative
Like
we don't
a
have anything
locker
planned
The gears are turning in my mind with
yet.
passion.
Uh,
I don't care about passion.
I mean, we're
care
looking at
about
what
profit.
fans are talking about, and then seeing what happens. But
Enough. Just have security with their
currently nothing to announce on that.
Management doesn't seem to get along.
When do they ever? Let's just keep focused.
Oh, also, I love the statue for the finale. The statue where you beat it for all of the loot. And it's just
Yes.
Kale's face.
Again, awesome animation here just for every hit.
His face changes. He's also like the big wig.
But again, also ways for you to just practice hitting to the beat, since you'll get more gears if you
Combo.
hit, combo on it. So I don't know why he's smoking. Why would it set you smoke? Doesn't make sense. But that doesn't matter.
It just does, okay, everybody? It just does.
Yeah.
All right, John, thank you so much for joining today. I really appreciate you taking the time, taking the morning to come and chat with us here on the channel, and answering.
No problem at all. Yeah.
And answering so many questions. And you made a great game. I hope you enjoy the launch. I hope you take it all in, because you've been hiding this, so you haven't been able to tell anybody.
Yeah.
So.
Been able to tell anybody. Finally, I can speak about this. But yes, and want to thank everyone who jumped on and is giving it a try and talking about it. Again, like we said, we put a lot of love into this thing, so we're just ecstatic that people are enjoying it and sharing it. So it gets better. Just keep playing until the end. I swear, it just keeps getting better. So
it keeps getting better. The music is fantastic. If you're looking for a great game, go check it out. It's on Game Pass. It just launched yesterday, so if you're just tuning in, brand new secret drop from Tango Gameworks. Everyone hype in the chat. Everyone's saying thank you, John and Tango.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah.
And 808, the real hero of the day. The real hero. All right, everyone, have a wonderful, there we go.
There we go.
Have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever time zone you are in, and we'll see you later on the Xbox channel.
Okay.
Bye everyone.